Welcome back to the 5th episode of the Comrades podcast. Today it is only me and our special guest, Jack, TheJackShow.
Well, it's great to be here. First time on the Comrades podcast, so this is new.
Jack is a musician. He makes some music videos. He also is a YouTuber. And he also made a logo and background for the Comrades podcast. I'm going to try and get that onto the YouTube channel as soon as I get home because I've been doing some work recently. But yeah, thanks, Jack, for that.
Of course, yeah.
Alex and Brendan might be here, but they also might not because it started raining, so Brendan couldn't bike here. So they might be here somewhere around in the middle of the podcast. So yeah, we tried getting this podcast set up. We ran into some problems. It took a long time to get it up, but we got it through, so that's a good part. So Jack, tell me about music and like what you do.
So as of now, I have six singles as of now, and I'm planning to release an album. The album is going to be primarily rap, but it's going to contemporary rap, I would say. And I've never made an album before. I've only put out singles on my YouTube channel, so this is new. I originally said it was going to be released a few months ago, but I'm waiting until I have the resources to make it good. I'm hoping to get a MacBook computer within the next few months, and I think that's really going to help with the production of the album, and that's also really going to help with the quality of my YouTube videos as well, because I've been doing a lot of things on my phone or at library computers, and so it's definitely going to make my channel and my music more professional. So those are some things I'm really looking forward to with my songs that I've been releasing. And I've kind of been taking a break on my YouTube channel. I don't think I have posted a video on there within the past 4 or 5 months. But I'm definitely going to be making a kind of a comeback soon for my 80 subscribers. Sounds like nothing, but it is nothing, 80 subscribers. But
it's if you're beginning YouTube, not like beginning, like you started in the low 2-digit subscribers, reaching 80 or 100, that's a good milestone.
Yeah.
It's hard to get to 100 or even 1,000. So
yeah,
you're getting there. Just gotta put some more effort.
And
you're doing good, but like
as of a few weeks ago, my account was unlisted, which means you can't get to the account unless you have the link to the YouTube channel. That's pretty much what unlisted is. Yeah.
I thought you can only do that with videos and all.
Well, I used to have all the videos enlisted, and then recently I made a bunch of my more popular uploads. I made them public, and so I think that's really going to help grow my channel. So
nice. Well, equipment in YouTube really doesn't matter, but if you want to get into the more professional type side, you're gonna have to start looking into like getting better editing software and better recording equipment. Do you know Syndicate Gaming?
I've heard of it. I've never.
He has a vlogging channel, Life of Tom. But the thing is, I've been confused. Is he has 2 million subscribers in his vlogging channel.
Yeah.
The thing is, he vlogs on his iPhone. Like that's all he does. And you have other people vlogging on cameras who don't have as much subscribers and views as him. But the thing is, the content, not the equipment. So, but I've been noticing a problem just doing everything on my phone. It's getting harder, saving up a bunch of storage, especially in like vlogs where I'm traveling. You're going other places. You're gonna need a lot of charge or
And that's why I'm really looking into getting a MacBook computer because I feel like once I can stop doing things from my phone or from other people's computers, I can just start cranking out content, and there's actually a bundle pack where you pay $200 and you get Final Cut Pro for video editing, you get Logic Pro X for audio editing, and then it also comes with Motion for graphics editing, and so it's a whole pack, and I think that's really going to help me crank out content that's a lot more professional looking and sounding. So yeah,
it's pretty cool. Just $200, right?
Yeah, it's $200. It's called the education pack because you have to be a student or a teacher to buy it.
That's actually not bad for a deal like that.
Yeah, because if you weren't gonna buy the bundle and you were gonna buy Logic Pro X and Final Cut Pro, just buying them separately.
Aren't they like $20 or something?
No. Final Cut Pro is $200.
$200?
Final Cut Pro is $300 and Logic Pro is $200. So you're saving $300 by getting the educational bundle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I was just texting Colin. He said his practice was canceled because the rain.
Yeah.
He might be able to go. I'm just telling him just meet us in room C.
Will this be edited out?
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys heard it yourself. Colin himself.
He might be coming. The whole crew might be coming. I don't know about Costa. Yeah. But yeah, so $200 for the editing set.
Yeah.
Just itself.
It's $300 for Final Cut Pro. It's $200 for.
That's just for the application and all.
Yeah, it's a one-time purchase. Yeah.
So like, if you just get the deal, you get you get a lot of equipment and the thing for under the actual price of one item.
Yeah.
That's insane. Well, the deals and all, you gotta be careful because there might be some catches and all. But it's Apple.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a Samsung guy, so hold on. What I was gonna say, forgot. Oh my gosh. What content are you thinking into besides music? Like, what content are you thinking into doing?
On my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably gonna keep posting what I used to post, which is parody style videos. I used to do this thing on my channel called the FFT series, which is funny fake tutorials.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, which is where I would just be like, how to do your work, and it would just be like the stupidest tutorials. And they were kind of cringy though because I was younger and my jokes weren't really funny at all.
Well, it depends on the audience.
Yeah, it depends on the audience. And so I want to make more of those, just comedic videos that can just make people laugh, because I like those kinds of channels.
Yeah, I saw that Troom Troom video you guys made.
Yeah, we made fun of
that was actually
Troom
pretty
Troom
funny.
is crazy. I was reading an article about Troom. Hopefully the viewers know what Troom Troom is. It's a life hacks channel. It's disgusting. It's these girls and they teach you how to do life hacks, but it's so scripted. It's it's uncomfortable. It's almost like they memorized a script, but you can so tell they're reading off a script. They're like, I am so happy today. It makes me.
I know, right? It's just like.
And they all have names. It's like one of them's the red-haired girl, and he's like, "Hello, red-haired girl. How are you doing today?"
One of them was a tranny.
They call each other by their hair colors. They're like, "Hello, red-haired girl. Hello, blonde girl." It's so weird.
Yeah, but some of the life hacks are kind of even useless. There's this one I saw. It was like if you don't want someone to use your laptop, just unplug your mouse, and then they won't be able to use it. But there's still a trackpad.
Yeah, I saw one today, and it was like you take 3 pairs of jeans, then you stuff each of the pairs of jeans with stuffing, and then you sew them together, and then you pretty much sew all these stuffed pairs of jeans together, and then you use it as a chair.
A chair?
A chair, yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
I I understand like they're trying to be like engineers and all, but that's just dumb.
Yeah, and the actors in these videos are actually, they don't get paid a lot for what they do. None of them know how to speak English. None of them know how to speak English. That's why they have a lady doing voiceover. The actors don't actually say anything. It's a voiceover lady, and so they're all from Ukraine. The article is saying that all the actors are from Ukraine. They get paid very little, and there's this one guy who runs the company. I would say the name, but his name it's like a crazy Ukrainian name. It's like Kishkamashka Shmikhalikli. It had a lot of K's and a lot of Y's and a lot of V's.
Yeah, names from like Ukraine, Poland. Yeah. No offense or anything, but they're very confusing to say. So basically, I don't know how these people they get like actual good content and subscribers and money out of those, and where does that money go? Either way.
Yeah, because they're making money off of it, and
lots of money.
This guy, he's the CEO of a company, and they have some people in America who work for Troom Troom, and there's some people who are on the Ukrainian division of Troom Troom, and they both kind of they use Skype to the American division and the Ukrainian division use Skype, and they just work on projects together. And Troom Troom, they crank out 15. Troom Troom has like 5 or 6 different YouTube channels for the different languages, and they're able to crank out 15 or 16 videos a day, and each video is 10 or 15 minutes, so it's an insane amount of content.
That's a lot of labor too.
Being made by actresses that are
like by the same people, like the same actresses in each of those videos.
Yeah, I think they have 20 or maybe 20 actresses, but they're the more popular ones and the ones that aren't in as many videos. Like I think the most popular one, she goes by in the Troom Troom video, she goes by the name Dolly Sue, I believe. I think that might be the most American thing that the Ukrainians are able to think of.
Sounds kind of fake.
Yeah, Dolly Sue. That's her name in the videos, but yeah.
The thing is though, there's this. Have you seen those videos of like how to get like more subscribers and views? Well, one of the tips usually they show is upload more frequently. But if you're talking frequently, don't upload like 15, 16 videos a day, because literally no one's gonna have the time to watch all of them. They just rather watch a movie instead of all of those.
Yeah,
like. There's also these other. I'm not trying to hate or anything. There's also the other YouTube channels that are like 5 Minutes Crafts.
Yeah.
They make a bunch of other YouTube channels too, just to get more subscribers, more revenue, more views, and all. Instead of just putting it all into one YouTube channel, which would be a smarter idea, but not smart for if they want to earn lots of money and all. Which I'm kind of annoyed by though, is because like. You see those thumbnails where they're just dragging an eraser across the phone and all the cracks, they just disappear.
Yeah, all their thumbnails are clickbait. And they're poorly edited too.
I know, right? It's just, who's gonna fall for that? Yeah. Only the stupidest people would.
And I actually disagree. I think it's definitely quality of your videos over the quantity of how many you're posting.
Yes.
If you're familiar with Shane Dawson, Shane Dawson posts one video every 2 months maybe. Sometimes,
but they're really good.
But he posts one video like every 2 months, but each of his videos are 30, 40 minutes long, and the editing is incredible because he makes all his videos documentary style, and he adds like background music, special effects, and a lot of his videos have multiple parts, so he'll post one part of the video 1 week, and then 3 or 4 weeks later he'll post the second episode to that video, and that's why people keep watching him. And when he posts these videos, he's posting once every 2 or 3 months, but they get 20, 30 million views.
Yeah, well, I see sometimes Shane Dawson's videos, they end up on trending.
They almost always do, since he posts so rarely. It's such a rare occasion for him to post, and yeah.
It's also with like music videos and all.
Yeah.
Music videos, sometimes only good ones get posted, like with they're apart from like a month or something, but then they get in trending because all you see on YouTube trending, is music videos or Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, it's all the whole trending page. It's pretty messed up. It's all clips from talk shows. It's music videos, clips from talk shows. Movie trailers and 5-minute crafts. That pretty much sums up the trending page.
Actually, I haven't seen a 5-minute crafts.
Oh, they're always on there. And occasionally there's some like what's that one show? Good Mythical Morning sometimes gets on there. And occasionally the H3 podcast ends up on there. But
yeah, the probably the only H3 podcast I listened to was the one with Andrew Yang.
Oh, I listened to all their H3 podcasts.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of them. I'm eventually going to start getting into their podcast.
Yeah, I love the H3 podcast.
But anyway, are you voting for... I don't know if they still do this, but like in school they usually do these things where everyone votes and then whichever candidate gets the most votes and they win in the school, that all counts as one vote towards the actual election. I don't know if they're going to do it this year, but I'm definitely doing Andrew Yang if he's gets to the final two.
Yeah, I like Andrew Yang.
Yeah, because he has... First of all, he's the first Asian president, and I'm Asian.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah. And second of all, there's this like battle against like AI in the future, and he's thinking about this way to, battle the overtaking of jobs in America. And plus, we're kids now, so later when we're growing up already, probably AI is going to be overtaking our jobs and all, which is sad because we're looking at a future where we won't have any jobs when we want to have them after, looking up to our parents and other people who've had that job.
Yeah.
The only problem is they didn't have AI at the time. And another reason is because of $1,000 a month. Who doesn't want that?
Yeah.
But you gotta be like 18 to 64 to comply to get $1,000 a month. But either way, that money, if you're not donating it or saving it up, it's gonna go right back into the economy. It's gonna be recycled.
Yeah. And because Andrew Yang, I know he's really against AI taking over jobs. He's also really against robocalls because like robocalls, they take the jobs of actual telemarketers or what are those people called who work for places and they're just in charge of answering the phone, like recipient. I forget I forget the name of the occupation, but yeah, and so he made his own hotline where you can call or text the phone number of the telemarketer and they'll try to shut it down. Yeah.
Well, scammers too. I don't know if
I hate scammers.
Yeah.
Scam the scammer. That's what you need to do.
Yeah,
if you get a call from a scammer, just mess with them. I found a scammer and it said they were supposed to be Apple support and I called them and I said, is this Domino's Pizza? I said, I'd like to place an order for my child's birthday party. It's in 8 months. And he said, yes, this is Domino's Pizza. Because he's like, wait, maybe I can't scam them with a fake Mac support, but I still can scam them with Domino's Pizza. And so it was funny. It was funny.
Well, I saw this one video. There's this person. Oh, sorry, I gotta.
Deep breaths, Luke. Deep breaths.
I'm talking a bit too much, but I saw this one video. There's this dude who called a scammer, and then the scammer decided to talk about how his life on the job is and how bad it is. And he was saying how he was gonna the next day he would exit the job and move somewhere around India just to get away from the job because they pay kind of poorly and it's kind of abusive that I don't know if you've seen the video, but after the scammer was on break and after they just had this long talk about how bad the job is, they called him back after 30 minutes. They never heard from him again, and that was just kind of sad.
Yeah.
Probably the manager took him over or all because the managers or supervisors, they go around to check if they're staying on the call and doing what they're supposed to do
Yeah.
at all. It's some jobs, the bosses, they're just being treated really they treat employees really poorly, and that job is still a bad job. Like
Yeah.
like drug trading and all. It's like oppose your leader, and then they'll get angry. You probably just execute you on the spot. So that's why you just choose the good job.
Choose a good job.
But if you're not looking into jobs, you look to become content creator, just like you. You're just gonna be what do you want to be?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know if I want to create content as a hobby or as a career, but
yeah. I'm actually confused with the other boys. I don't know what they're gonna be when they grow up. But for me, it's just two things: either an astronaut or a YouTuber. Excuse me. Well, I don't know. They pay very low because I think a majority of what you actually scam people for go to the company, and then you just get like a small price.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking of being an astronaut or a YouTuber. If astronaut doesn't work out, then I'm gonna try and be a YouTuber because I've always wondered how it is to vlog in space.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you have the time for that.
You could do both. You could be an astronaut YouTuber, and you could live stream.
The thing is, if by the time I'm already in NASA already, they're gonna probably be like going to the moon and to Mars already. And if I'm gonna be one of the first people on Mars, it's gonna be nonstop work. Even on the International Space Station. This is not a bad thing. I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but they get like, I don't know, 5, 6 hours sleep, and then the rest of it is working time. Also, the spacewalks to repair stuff outside the station. I never knew this. I thought it was like 30 minutes for each spacewalk, but they spend usually 7 to 8 hours outside of the space station.
Really?
And repairing stuff. Yeah, I was shocked when I found out about that. And they just have like, they can't go back inside because it's such oxygen wasting, and it's such a long process to go inside, come back out, and all. Wow. They have this diaper they wear, so if they want to, shit or pee in their pants, they're gonna have to just do it there.
Yeah.
And then there's just a straw that comes around; they can just drink out of there. So
they drink their own urine, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
I thought they had technology that transfers the urine back into water. I heard something about that.
Well, that would be a good idea to bring it up there because launching supplies into space, that is expensive. So if you just bring something that could supply itself, I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but something that could supply itself energy and food and all. And but if I go to Mars, if I'm one of the first people on Mars, I'm likely going to die. But I don't really care as long as it's not an impact,
Yeah.
So, tell us more of what you want to be.
Well, I mean, I really don't know. I like music production. I also like I would be interested in being like a DJ, like an event DJ, because I've actually tried DJing multiple times before with the actual DJ deck, and
really?
I enjoy it. Yeah, you can make really cool things, and
because music making is a very popular career, in this time. But hopefully, it's still up by the time you're an adult, and you can actually start to pursue it as a career during school.
There's always gonna be music, like. There's always going to be, like, celebrities, unless we get taken over by artificial intelligence celebrities.
Yeah.
Hatsune Miku, do you know who that is?
No.
She's a Japanese pop star, but she does... What?
Stripper?
No, she's a Japanese pop star, not a stripper.
No. It sounds like it.
No, you wouldn't want her to be a stripper after you hear the rest of this.
Okay.
So she's not real. She's what they call a Vocaloid, which means...
Wait, what's your name again?
Hatsune Miku.
Oh, her!
The one with the green hair.
Yeah, that anime looking thing?
Yeah, she's like an anime character, but she makes songs. They say she's the world's first artificial intelligence pop star. And she
AI?
Yeah.
Dang.
She makes pop songs that a lot of them go on Japanese radio stations, whatever. She doesn't actually exist. Producers can pay a lot of money to buy a kit, and then when they buy this Hatsune Miku kit, they automatically get a vocal sample of Hatsune Miku's voice, and they're able to make her sing anything. So music producers can pretty much do anything with this artificial intelligence bot, and then publish it under the artist name Hatsune Miku.
That's insane.
And so, so there's tons of DJs music producers who pay to get the vocal samples, and then they can make her say anything they want. And if you go to a concert, it's just a hologram of her.
Really?
Yeah, people pay hundreds of dollars to see a hologram of a anime girl performing songs.
Yeah, I changed my mind. No stripper. No,
yeah, you wouldn't want a hologram to strip in front of you. That'd be a little...
you wouldn't even feel it.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
So, yeah, AI is eventually going to be taking over this place. Last time when we were here, I think a few days ago, we were going to do a podcast episode, but someone took our room when we were about to get a room, but then someone took it. Brendan, I think he was talking about like how there's this story. I don't know I think it was a movie or a book or a novel. I don't really know. Forgot. But it was about how there was this AI that invaded your house, your family, and then invaded your house, and then it would put a shield around your house, I think, and then you'd be able to leave it, and then it would put instructions on the TV what to do to see if you would follow it. And it turns out, I think it was a government operation.
Really?
If you would follow AI into the future, you know. Well, I definitely would, because AI is much more powerful than humans. Would you?
Yeah. Actually, no, I would disagree with that. I do not think that AI will ever be more powerful than a human brain.
Yes, as long as no stupid person would accidentally invent it.
Other than, I feel like mathematics, it might be able to be smarter than a human, and that's just because a human would never be able to find the last digits of pi. An AI could theoretically find the last digits of pi. So when it comes to like computing, then definitely AIs, but when it comes to interactions and coming up with new ideas, a human has a lot more brain power than an AI would have.
Well, there actually is one way for a human to find the last digit of pi. Just raid Area 51. After that, you're done. You're smarter than everyone else. So, yeah. Yeah, let's talk about Area 51 raid.
Area 51 raid. So I'm trying to get a flight to Nevada.
Are you actually?
No, I'm not going to be able to go, but I wish I could.
Wait, it's September 20th.
September 20th. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be live broadcasting it.
That's in 1 month.
I know Mr. Beast is going to be live broadcasting it.
Did you see that video where he spent 24 hours next to it?
I think that it's just not a good idea to go to Area 51, and that's just because the government knows about this. The government isn't stupid.
They're prepared.
The government isn't stupid. They're going to have security there. No one's going to be able to get in.
Yeah,
and the people who do get in are either going to get, they're probably going to get, taken away or, whatever.
Either killed or thrown away, because it's an active training site. And there's, around the Air Force Base that's near Area 51, there's, patrollers just in, cars looking for people who's, in suspicious activity of, what they're going to do. But if you have, some 500,000 people, I'm saying 500,000 because I know 2 million people signed up on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, 2 million. I think it surpassed that already. 2 million said, I'm going to this event.
Yeah, but of those 2 million, only 10,000 of those people, 5 to 10,000 of those people are actually going to book a flight. Because the rest of the people just did it as a joke.
Yeah, there's people who are thinking Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm attending this event just for the joke, but the other million people are gonna attend. Probably everyone's gonna think that, and then it turns out only like 10,000 or 5,000 is gonna go.
Yeah, or maybe even less because the fact that someone's going to pay money to book a flight there
and just probably die.
Probably either die or get kicked out or get
thrown in jail.
It's just not gonna happen.
Well, if someone's really so dedicated that they're putting their life on the line and they're ready to face Area 51 by themselves because other people just attend it as a joke. If someone actually did that, that person has my respect. They have a lot of dedication and all. Well, I think we were near Area 51 when I was in San Diego. In Vegas. We were in Vegas. We were going on a road trip to a national park, and then I think we were within 50 miles of Area 51. Yeah, and then I was just looking for it, but I couldn't find it on the map. So I think it's because we're out in the desert and all. It was pretty hot too. So
yeah, I mean, it's nothing good is gonna come out of the event. At the end of the day, I mean, there's nothing good that's gonna come out of a bunch of people raiding Area 51 other than a good meme that people are gonna talk about for the next 5 years.
Yeah, if someone actually dies though, it wouldn't be such a good idea to post Area 51 memes because you gotta respect that person.
Yeah.
They risk their life just to leak the secrets of the government that they're hiding behind Area 51, and so it's 2 million. If actually 2 million people attend, I think, depending on one Air Force base, I don't know how it's going to turn out. Probably they're going to overpower the military forces because there could also be backup. But if they don't get backup in time, then probably those 2 million people could storm it and successfully uncover the secrets. But it's kind of comparable to the Battle of Berlin, the one that ended World War II. Germany, I think they had somewhere around 1 million troops, and then invading forces, which was Russia, the Soviet Union, they had, I think, 2.3 million. So just imagine remaking that battle. But I don't know if we're all civilians, so I don't know if everyone's going to be armed during the raid.
Yeah.
It might be usually the people who actually have a license, but other people might be in the back just waiting for the front people to get taken down, and they're close enough where they can, just go inside. Probably that's not possible. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But I did ask my dad if I can get a flight to Nevada on September 15th. But
what are you going to do for the first 4 days? Gamble a little bit?
Maybe, because we were in a hotel.
You can't gamble.
Well, in alleyways.
Your dad can gamble for you. Just tell your dad exactly what move to make at what time. And technically, he's the one gambling, but you're the one telling him what to gamble.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I always find I'm about to go into a more religious conversation, but it's not really religious. But so we were in Vegas. My parents, our whole family was in Vegas because they had to attend a conference for our for this group we're part of. It's like Catholic. It's a bunch of people across the U.S. It's basically a national conference, and ironically, they had it in Sin City.
Really?
Yeah, Las Vegas. That's kind of ironic. I've never thought about that. But then, yeah, after that, we went to San Diego for our conference. It was, I think, somewhere around 1,000 people. No, 900. But the event coordinator, said that if we surpass, I think, 1,200, somewhere around there, then the Pope is going to attend there too.
Oh my gosh.
But we only had 900 people. And there's this person named Matt Fradd. He's a person who talks a lot about, Catholic stuff.
Yeah, he's
and
like a speaker.
he's a public speaker, yeah, but he also used to struggle with porn and all. So he was talking about like your relationship with God and your teenage life and how porn is going to affect it and all. He was just talking about like orgasm and stuff and masturbation and all that just didn't seem fit for the conference. And then yeah, basically in Las Vegas we also felt an earthquake, which is
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There was an earthquake?
yeah. Do you know? Have you heard of the one that?
I thought that one was in California.
Yeah, that's in California, but we.
But
felt
you
that.
felt it?
Yeah, we felt it. I talked about that in the last podcast, anyway. So, yeah.
Well, I survived the tornado, so.
Oh yeah, the tornadoes.
Oh yeah, Brandon was on here last week talking about that.
No, not last week. It was a few weeks ago on the 3rd episode. Yeah, was it an actual tornado that tore through your camp?
Oh yeah. The camp is it's wrecked. It came through the camp. Let me see.
Wait, but the news, they're saying it's only like a microburst, I think?
They originally said it was a macro burst,
and
then, which is like a macro.
Yeah, microburst, but worse.
And then a few days after the event, they said, they had satellite footage, and it turned out it was officially a tornado.
So you just saw like this path of destruction.
Oh, the whole camp. I'm pretty sure something like 50 out of every 100 trees were dead.
Jeez.
The camp looked like a
war zone.
like a nuclear war zone, yeah. And so they started a fund called Rebuild Makajawan, and I think the fund is somewhere over $200,000.
That's a lot.
Which is, it's definitely a lot, but it's going to cost more than that to replant all the thousands of trees, because the whole camp is trees, and all the trees were down. We were lucky that the shelter we were sleeping in didn't get fallen on by a tree.
You were sleeping in, like, the cafeteria.
Yeah, we were all sleeping in the cafeteria. They made us sleep on top of the tables.
You guys were just lucky, because if some of you guys were in, like, the actual tents and campsites, then,
the tents were a room, too.
Yeah. So I actually have been asking my mom about joining Boy Scouts. I might join the same one you guys are in, because Brendan you guys make it seem interesting.
It's definitely something you would be
interested in. It's because he said it's
in.
Scout-led, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Scout-led troop.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
The adults do very little. The adults are just there to watch over.
Just in case someone doesn't do anything or something. So yeah, that was pretty. How do I say this? Destructive experience.
Yeah, it was destructive. Yeah.
Yeah. So Brendan didn't get his phone back for 2 weeks.
Yeah, neither did I. I didn't get my phone back for 2 weeks because I left my phone in my tent. We didn't have an opportunity to go back to our tents before the storm started. And so, so I found my old phone, which was an iPhone 5, which is not that old actually. It's like, and so I used my iPhone 5 for the 2 weeks that my actual current phone was gone. And
So was the path of destruction, how far was it from the cafeteria?
There wasn't really a path of destruction. The whole camp was just
obliterated. Did it go through the camp, the tornado?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
There's it got on the news too. It was on Daily Herald. It was on CBS 2. And it was the Boy Scouts of America, like the actual organization, they reposted it on their Instagram story.
So you guys kind of got famous after that.
Yeah, famous, but I mean it's kind of a good thing because the one thing that all the articles shared in common was that they all had a link to donate to the
so
they all had a link to donate to the camp.
The more popular it gets, more people know to donate and rebuild the camp, so it could be used another time. But was there any so you didn't see where the tornado went, and in the aftermath you didn't see the path where
there was no path. It was the whole entire camp. It was just and because nobody knew the tornado was that bad because It was actually the closing campfire. On the last night of camp. There's a huge campfire, and the whole camp goes. They're like, guys, it might rain a little bit tonight, so we're gonna move it indoors. We didn't know that when they said rain a little bit, it was gonna be that. So we were already indoors, and then in the middle, the people were performing like a skit, and in the middle of the skit, they had to. Like, the director of camp was like, all right, guys, we're going to have to cut it short. Everybody move the tables inwards, and we might be in here for a while. And then they handed out, like, decks of cards to pass time. And then eventually at around 11 o'clock, they're just like, all right, guys, you're going to be spending the night here.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So, like, it was an EF2, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so they predicted just a little rain, but turns out it's an actual tornado.
Yeah, because nobody knew the destruction because we knew it was bad, but we didn't know that it would be destructive. We knew that, like, maybe... We thought that, like, 2 or 3 trees would be down. We didn't know that every tree would be on the ground. And then at around 4 o'clock, when people started waking up at 4 o'clock because... Yeah. Like, this one kid looked out the window, and he was next to my thing, and his jaw just dropped because nobody knew it was going to destruct the camp. We just thought it was an average rainstorm. His jaw drops, and then 10 minutes later, there was a line for the window because everyone was just trying to...
A line?
There was a line for the window because everyone was just trying to look out the window and see the destruction. Like, because it was...
Was there, like, only one window? Or
there was one, like, window that was close to where we were sleeping.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, did you get any, like, does anyone have any, like, devices to check weather while you guys were there?
Well, some of the counselors had their phones.
Oh, so you guys don't have your phones?
Well, almost everyone left their phones in the tent.
Oh, okay, so that's... But there are other times here, like, usually when there's a severe thunderstorm, it says tornado warning, but turns out have you saw that recently? It was like a few months ago. There was a tornado warning. Turns out there's no tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in Texas after... This was still when school was going on. It was like early June. I left early because I had to go to Texas. We were at the beachfront at a beach house, and it was like storming kind of bad, but they set up this tornado warning, and then I was just preparing, just waiting for it to come, because previously when that happened, there was no tornado. We were just waiting. Bless you.
Sorry. Hopefully that didn't get too loud on the microphone. Okay,
well, it's not as loud as we previously were. But, yeah, there was no tornado, and then a few days later, it was a sunshiny day. We decided to go to the beach, and then I was building a sandcastle, and then I just look the other way. It's just sunny here, and then I look the other way. There's these huge dark clouds just coming towards us, and then
that's
I know
scary.
it's actually pretty scary considering we're in a beach house and strong winds. It's not good because beach houses, they're
a little flimsy.
Yeah,
because a lot of them are made out of like wood, right?
Yeah, and they're built on these just like little planks, and yeah, it's not good for wind. So yeah, we decided to just drive back to our house, and it was so windy.
Yeah.
It got really dark, and then while we were inside, I was about to go in the shower, and then just this power I hear, just like that, like. Just imagine that as the power going out, and then there's just this like sound of the electricity just going out, and then just a few seconds later it comes back on. That happened a second time after I was out of the shower. I was just looking out the window. It was really dark. It was raining really hard.
Yeah.
And then we were right next to power lines, so I saw a lightning bolt strike it. Yeah,
wow! And it just fell down.
No, it didn't fall down, but I saw sparks came out, and then our power went out, came back on. I should have got it on camera because I was holding my camera. It was on and all. I was about to press the record button, but then I just decided to just put it away because, I'm right next to the window. It could attract some lighting. So, yeah, I was just standing there. Could have got that on camera, but dang, couldn't. So, yeah, we were just, my heart was beating there because, ironically, they didn't set out a tornado warning because it was much worse than the last time where they did send out a tornado warning. But I think it's just that they only issue a tornado when they see like circulation that could cause a tornado. So yeah, I think that was just a straight moving storm that really didn't, had any chance of producing a tornado.
Did the rest of the boys update on if they're coming or not?
Well, let me check.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if the rest of the squad will be here.
Oh shoot, I accidentally opened something else. I'm actually just gonna call them right now.
Yeah. If they're home.
Oh my gosh.
Was it not recording?
No, there was like this little sound that was going on. Well, it's not working anymore. I saw the sound, it was going zzz. It was,
If they don't want to come, we could probably do it over call.
Well, maybe, because we got...
Or we'll get feedback on the microphone.
We won't. We tried that with Alex before, but...
Oh yeah, didn't he play a video?
Yeah, no one could talk. Oh, Brandon's up here. Let's see what he says. Yeah, he just left.
Oh.
Oh, Brendan calling. Brendan.
Brandon's gonna be a special guest, guys. We're doing it over the phone.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, say hi. You're on the podcast.
I'm gonna be up in a little bit.
Wait, what do you mean?
What? Are you coming? Are you on your
I
way?
can't hear Jack.
Are you on your
I can
way?
only hear Luke.
Wait, what?
In like a minute.
You're already here?
No, I'm gonna be there in like 5 minutes.
Okay. Oh. Well, we got about 20 minutes left in this room, so yeah, pick up the pace, man.
Okay.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, goodbye.
Bye. Okay, now that's good news. We got Brendan on, and he's gonna be here in 5 minutes. My jaw hurts now because I talked a bit too much.
That happens to me.
I know, right? It's just hard. It's hard kind of doing these hour podcasts. It might seem easy, you're just talking to each other, but it's hard to keep it up, So,
people who do podcasts professionally, obviously Ethan and Hila from H3, Philip DeFranco, all the people who do podcasts, they deserve a lot of respect because to be able to ramble for over an hour and a half. I know sometimes H3 podcast is over 2.5 hours.
Yeah, some of them are
to be able to ramble on about a topic for that long. It's not easy.
Topics sometimes.
Yeah.
It's hard, especially. I should have just brought a bottle of water in here, actually. So, I don't know, guys, if you see in the video I recently made about the nano gauntlet I made, but yeah, I just made a nano gauntlet. I just brought it to the library because, I don't know why, but I just brought it.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I forgot. I'll put Jack's YouTube channel in the link in the description and his Instagram. You got one?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So yeah, so just show them some support, subscribe. When's your next song coming out?
My next song. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be releasing another single. I think the next thing.
In your album.
The next thing out is probably just gonna be. I'm just gonna release the album as a whole. November, December. It'll be a while, but.
Yeah. So. Yeah, just take your time, man. It's hard to make music, especially good music. It's hard to make that. So yeah, but you should, really look into getting equipment.
Yeah.
So you could,
Let's see if it's any other available because I have a 4.2.
We're just gonna finish up, okay? So.
Let me check if there's any other available.
Okay.
That you guys can stay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So everyone, that was our special guest. We don't know her name. but she might have to be our closer. Apparently, she's our closing guest because.
Well, she said she'll look for something else to fill, but that's pretty nice of us, just letting us. We have another hour here then.
I think in the future we should start recording at Arlington Heights.
Yeah, we should. I'm gonna have to.
Their rooms are like perfectly designed for podcasts.
So I'm gonna see, but I'm also gonna bring the mic just in case. Yeah, if something goes wrong, but yeah, I really want to see how their mics works and all. Because I haven't been there before. I've only been outside, but I actually haven't gone in.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long it's gonna take to bike there, but I've been there.
According to one of my friends, it's a 30-minute bike ride from Arlington Heights because he biked there the other day. He's a quick biker, so it's actually more like 25 minutes, but
okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna check actually how far it is because I've been there before. It took
guys, this is not sponsored, by the way. This is not sponsored by Arlington Heights.
Arlington Heights. Oh, library. We should just keep the conversation continuing going because when I looked at the other podcast, whenever I just look up place to like where to go and all, there's just silence and all.
Okay. Let's talk about.
Is it the Memorial Library?
Yeah, Arlington Heights Memorial Library. Don't track us.
Oh shoot! You just said it. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I probably could do that. It's 27-minute bike ride, but either way, I could do that.
Yeah.
There's this one time, me and my brother, we went on this we were going to a picnic with our friends, but it's about a 20-minute car ride and a 47-minute bike ride. So we just decided to bike there because it was only 9 miles.
Oh.
And there was this road closing because of construction, and there was this part where he took another route. I misjudged some places because there's this road that went under us, and we'd have to go through the construction detour, which we can't because there's no bike path, to get to that road. But I thought it was like an intersection. Turns out it's just under us. So we just went back and forth.
Yeah.
So the thing we did is we literally biked onto the highway. And that was so hard because we almost got run over and all. Mom, if you're listening, I'm sorry, Mom. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but yeah, I just biked on the highway so we wouldn't get lost. So yeah, we just biked on the highway. That was such a scary experience. I did not like it, not one bit.
Oh my gosh, I'm not biking on the highway ever.
Well, yeah, because you gotta be a fast biker to do that.
Yeah.
Just put your gear to the maximum and then just pedal as much as you can. Sometimes I scream while I bike to bike faster. I don't know how.
That can't work.
Yeah.
Screaming while you bike to.
Well, no. The thing is, like.
Wouldn't that just get your lungs tired out faster, and then
the thing is,
you start breathing harder?
The thing is, you know how you're like grunting because you're putting so much force. Yeah. Like when I you know how people when they lift weights or something, they're like, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I do to bike faster, but.
I just stand up on my pedals when I.
Oh yeah, that. So like your gravity could do the rest of the work. Yeah. Have you ever swerved on your bike? Go like whoa.
Yeah.
That's
on sidewalk, never on a highway.
Well,
yeah.
I do it sometimes on roads, but whatever. It gives you more momentum, but you could fall off your bike, so I suggest you don't do that. I actually sprained my arm while I was doing that one time, and yeah, I still do it to this day. It's such a good experience. I don't know, is Brandon going to be here? I don't know.
Brandon said 5 minutes, 4 minutes ago. Around.
Okay, let me set a timer. If he's not here in 1 minute, everybody go comment in the bottom. Go comment in the bottom that Alex is a... Never mind. You know where that's going. Have you seen that? I don't know if you've seen it, but Keemstar, he uploaded this video where he said, everybody put in the comments that Alex is an N-word. Oh.
Alright.
There's no one, so
Alright.
Just send me
Yeah.
the reservation and
Alright.
I cannot make any other.
Alright.
This episode of the Comrades podcast is sponsored by sleep. Go to bed for at least 8 hours a day and receive a full day's worth of energy. I think Colin did. Colin did, I think.
Alright, whatever.
Well, I'm already recording.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, welcome back to the Comrades podcast. This is episode 5, part 2. Jack left, and turns out we are joined by 2 people. Alex and Brendan, basically, yeah, just them. Yeah. They arrived late. We were gonna do them with Jack. That sounded weird. Do them with Jack. Yeah, but whatever.
Sounds like you have something on your mind, Luke.
Come on, spit it out.
We're both facing Luke, so it's kind of one-sided for him. Teams were made. Alright.
You see this guy?
For the viewers, we're gonna have to describe this. Luke has made a cardboard glove gauntlet. The one Iron Man had in Endgame. Spoiler, Iron Man dies.
Don't fucking do that. That's fucking messed up.
That's a bit loud. Anyway, so Luke is...
He's flipping us off with the gauntlet.
Yeah, he's flipping us off with 5 stones. 6 stones, I mean.
I mean, he's pretty stoned. Alright, so...
I like how you made fun of that dude who was speaking, I think, Polish? I don't know what he was speaking, like some other language.
Who made fun of a Polish man?
You. No, I think it's Brendan or you. I don't know. They were speaking onto like phone or something. They were like, and then
That was you!
That was me.
Dude, I'm Polish. It's not cool.
Oh no.
Yeah, come on, Luke.
Aren't you Armenian?
I'm Armenian and Polish.
Oh yeah.
I'm
sorry.
Right.
I honestly don't care.
I'm 25% Italian.
So you're Johnny?
I'm half Johnny.
Oh, half Johnny.
Gonna be honest, Johnny's kind of annoying at times.
Kinda, sometimes.
Well, yeah.
Wow, this is gonna
It's
turn
okay.
into a gossip podcast.
I'm
Oh my gosh,
used to him because like
Jason slept with Jenna, guys.
Oh my god.
If Jason sleeps
What the
with anyone
fuck?
but his mom, I swear to God.
Oh my gosh. Do you know those boy and girl locker room memes? Like,
Oh,
the
yeah,
girls'
yeah,
locker room
yeah,
memes.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I hate PE. It's so boring. And then boys' locker room. Do you see the one where it's girls' locker room? Oh my gosh, I hate PE. It's so boring. And then in boys' locker room, it just showed the final battle scene from Avengers Endgame.
Oh. Dude, I have a great idea. Like
Oh shoot!
It seems like it's not gonna be a great idea.
Oh my gosh, one of that thing happened again.
Whoa!
Whoa!
What you doing?
Dude, wow, that was a huge spike in the audio.
Jesus.
Oh, that's kind of, it's a fat, tall spike. Stop! Stop! Stop it, Brandon, you fucking idiot.
I sniffed the mic.
I remember how I used to call Colin in the other podcast fucking Colin, and now can you stop jacking off with the Infinity Stones? You know, your skin, no, your dick
Dude,
is gonna turn
all,
into dust.
I use all the power.
You know what? Those 6 Infinity Stones don't even compare to Roman Swipes. Sponsored. Guys, this
To
is
what?
our first sponsor, Roman Swipes.
Ronan swipes?
Roman Swipes.
Roman swipes?
Alright, no, I'm not even gonna do that. No, cut that out.
What is that?
Where did you get
Hold up.
Roman's
Alright, hold on.
wipes from?
Roman
Okay, yeah, just keep on going on. I'll show you guys.
What
Roman
is
swipes?
Roman swipes?
Roman
Yeah, I'm just
swipes.
gonna
Here,
waterfall
listen,
this.
Wait, is this still recording? Sponsored by the Call Her Daddy
What's up,
podcast.
guys? It is Alex and Sophia. It's Call Her Daddy.
What is me? Someone just said.
Yeah, Alex Cooper.
There's a girl.
Oh, here.
Guys, no man. Bro, man, you guys know the fucking drill. You want to last longer, every man does. This is what you do. You swipe it on your dick. Whatever hole you're going for. And you're going to Los Angeles. Guys, no man. We have so many people write in. Oh my god, my boyfriend doesn't want them because he feels embarrassed. Why would you feel embarrassed if you could tell that pussy for, I don't know, 30 more minutes? And also,
Roman swipes work.
Alright, just stop this, please.
Alright, that's being cut out, no problem. Okay.
Nope,
Luke,
it's not being cut out.
Luke in the future who's editing, cut that out.
No, I will not cut that out.
Copyright infringement. I
Maybe.
will make it happen.
I might cut this out, but whatever.
Alright, so let's
So what it's called? Roman's
let's actually
Roman's
talk about
wipes?
stories.
Was it
Roman
Roman's wipes?
swipes.
Roman swipes.
Roman's wipes.
No, Roman swipes. Like
Luke,
a Roman.
you can literally just keep in, like, we just call it Roman swipes, and then you just cut out everything except for her saying, you swipe it on your dick.
Alright,
That
whatever.
would work.
That'd be funny.
Whatever.
That would be pretty funny.
And also, like, cut out, like, what podcast it was.
Oh, okay. Call her daddy.
But here's the thing: you swipe what on your dick?
The
Swipe
wipes.
what?
They come in wipes. I'm pretty sure. You can't
Alright.
get them at any convenience store. What
Okay.
you gotta do,
Wait,
you need to go to the
Agreeable.
industry itself.
Agreeable.
The Pizza Hut. PH. You know what that's
Pornhub.
Not sponsored. Alright, we're just gonna have to cut out this whole section. This is sort of boring.
That's true.
This
Come
is getting
on.
unboring.
Alright, so let's talk
I
about
guess this
stories.
is gonna be a more laid back part of the podcast.
Get your beer.
rather than the first.
Beer. I don't
Jack.
want beer.
Whip out your ciggy. Yeah, I sound like the Misfits. Why does that woman keep on walking?
Streaks.
I don't do streaks.
Yeah, me neither.
Alright, whatever. Just
It's a good topic. Streaks. What do you guys think about
Jesus
streaks?
Christ, please.
wait. I'm gonna stop this.
Alright, good.
Alright, so we're continuing.
I don't know how much you guys heard, but I really hope it's not that much.
Yeah, because
Lemon
we just came out. So basically, I just set the nano gauntlet on the table
Dude,
with
this
the middle finger up.
podcast went to shit.
Really, all of them went to shit.
Yes, true. Yeah, we need to like find a good solid topic. Actually, the one with you and Costa was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was,
It was
serious.
serious.
Wait, was that the first one?
No, that was number 2. So yeah, school's coming. I'm gonna remind you again, Alex. School is coming.
Shut up.
The school is coming. It's right around the
don't.
corner.
Just
I don't
like,
like
no.
school.
Honestly, I kind of miss school. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow.
Hey. No, it's because like seeing other people, seeing all the other friends I couldn't
Like
meet
all
this
the
summer.
girls are looking at their ass. What the?
No, seeing friends that I didn't see.
What a
this summer.
weirdo, Luke. You do that? You look.
You
what the-
fucking cunt.
It's a little loud.
That was very loud.
See this? Yeah.
Flipping off with the Infinity Stones. I feel like that's gonna happen a little bit.
Alright, if you don't know, Luke's gonna
Who did you wave to?
A bunch of other people in.
Yeah, Luke just flipped somebody off right now. He's
And
gonna
I
he's gonna get kicked
am-
out.
He has the
Gay.
Infinity Gauntlet in his pants.
What do you mean? Oh, I'll do it right now.
No,
Go ahead.
no.
Okay, like
Okay, that's like the gayest thing you possibly could have. Alex trying to be subtle. Oh, go ahead. It's not even like a
I'm
yeah.
joking. I'm
Go
joking.
ahead.
Don't.
Yeah,
Go ahead. I don't
We
care.
should film. Should we film our podcasts?
Like the Misfits? I don't know. We don't have cameramen and this is.
No, we shouldn't do it.
Yeah,
We
we
should
should really do it. But also, should we do vlogs?
What? Vlogs?
Vlogs?
Yeah. Cause I'm not
Middle
really.
of
Dude, you should
suburban
just, like, cut
Illinois.
this
There's
part
literally
out.
nothing.
Just cut this part out because it's boring.
Dude, it's gonna be cringe if you start recording
Yeah, it's-
vlogs.
Just keep it
Because
the
it's literally
podcast.
just us
Yeah,
gonna be
keep-
like,
Keep it podcast.
we have nothing, yeah.
Colin
Literally
does the
nothing, that's
vlogs.
What do you mean
Like,
Colin does the vlogs? All he
Shrek.
does is record his dog for like 24 hours.
That's true.
And he edits out his, like,
Colin's
And I am fucking gay.
the old library.
Alright, let me-
review.
Let me put my
for all
phones
those
back
people
on.
listening and thinking Luke's kind of crazy, just a little bit,
Yeah.
this is his very calm.
He's fucking insane.
I'm
He
calm.
does that in school all the time, every day.
Yeah, that is right. But I'm planning to be a better person this year.
No,
you're
because, yeah, because that's why girls hate me,
New school year resolution?
basically.
Yeah, same. I'm
Yeah.
trying.
You know, because
I'm just gonna stay the same. I don't give a damn.
yeah, I mean, if you want to make a bunch of sex jokes or do it in
There's
private.
nobody hot in our school. Like all the hot girls.
Wow, did you
Yeah, she's
seriously just
okay.
say one by name, Luke?
She's okay.
Alright, I'm gonna show this to her.
No, but here's
What?
Show her how you
here.
disrespect all women.
No,
All the
no,
hot
I'm
girls
not
are
disres-
already taken. All the hot girls are already
Yeah, well,
taken.
Emma's not taken.
No, she's not. She will be
Brendan,
soon.
you have a chance. And
No,
you
I
bet-
don't.
Come on, Brendan.
Nah.
Take it.
Brandon has no chance.
Alright, now I'm not gonna show her.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, Luke.
I'm
Welcome.
gonna show her.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow,
I mean,
what a
yeah,
savage.
well, all the hot girls are taken in their school.
Alright.
I don't really
Guys,
care.
let's talk
I don't
about
really care.
second step.
What's second step?
Remember second step?
No.
From elementary school? Now,
No.
see, I said my answer when I was jingling it, so now the audience needs to hear the freaking keys.
Second step?
Yeah, from elementary school. Remember that, Alex?
I didn't take,
Second step.
I didn't go to the
Step.
school
It was a
year.
special, I think all the schools did it. It was like a special learning activity that you did with your class, and you learned about feelings and bullying.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah,
that.
that.
And we learned the "Stop Name Your Feeling, Calm Down" song with the terrible lip syncing.
Oh, yeah, so there was this, that reminds me, there in 4th grade, you know how they show you a bunch of videos about being grown up and all
I
that?
wasn't here in 4th grade. I was at a different school.
Well,
so I
when we
probably
watched
won't
those
remember.
videos in elementary school, little
Yeah.
did we know we would have to watch a baby being born in 8th grade.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to. We still have to do.
Oh,
that.
You
yeah,
have to watch a
birth.
live birth.
In health, in health class, you have
I
to
know.
watch birth process.
An
It's
eighth
so
grader.
freaking.
An eighth grader.
I think
of
most
mine,
boys
like a
are
friend
gonna
of
know what
mine
that
that's
looks
in 8th
like.
grade.
So
That went to London. He said that they're all the people that they have in the people giving birth videos, gross crap. They're all really ugly. So we're
You
all
won't get
good.
hard.
We're all good.
So,
there's
yeah,
never gonna
4th
be
grade.
that one boy that's so desperate. He's just gonna have doing.
Yeah, in 4th
Are you
grade, so
talking about
look, shut up.
Peter? He's not
not
that desperate.
Uncle? The other Peter. Peter is Savchev.
Oh,
He would.
Did you see his story?
What?
Did you see his story?
No,
What?
he said something was scary or something.
Yeah, when he was
Right?
climbing
walking-
up that stone thing.
No, his $1,700 gun.
Oh,
Oh
that,
no, that was Rafa.
No, it wasn't.
That was
It was
Peter.
both of
That
them.
was Peter.
Rafa reposted it.
And then what did he say?
Honestly, I would not be surprised if that freaking happened.
Oh well.
Peter is actually that crazy. Actually, no, I would be a little surprised.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
whatever.
lie.
Let's stop mentioning
Yeah,
his.
let's.
But
Yeah. Let's
the thing is, in
not
four-
talk.
Peter,
Okay.
Peter seems insane, but he's actually not.
No, he's actually
Like,
fine. He just wants attention.
yeah, that's true. He threatens to scream in the middle of class, but never does it.
at least he's not emo.
Yeah.
Because when people want
Like
attention, they
Colin's
become
ex.
emo. Oh yeah.
God, that was so funny when we saw her yesterday.
Dude,
She
so
had the dyed
in four-
hair,
Oh my god.
Wait, who?
So in
I
4th
know.
grade, our teacher showed us this video of things you could be when you grow up, and it got to the instruments part, and there's this one part where the narrator said, "You can be a tromboner," and some of us just started now that lady just walked past us for the
Again.
7th
Jesus
time.
Christ.
What are you looking for?
We're missing paycheck.
From Walmart?
All right. That's one way to end a conversation.
Alright.
They can't see anything if we just want to
Yes.
end a conversation.
Pauses.
Oh, look, she walked by.
Where should you?
Miss
Sorry.
Higgins.
Wait.
I'm
where did
resuming
we
right
end? Where did we end?
Miss
I'm
Higgins
resuming
told
right
us
now.
to,
Alright. But what conversation were we having?
I forgot. Okay, I don't know where we stopped. But
Sorry for the sudden change.
yeah,
in
change.
topic.
But right now we're talking about how school sucks and how some of our just don't mention the teacher's name.
Alright.
Yeah, but how some of our teachers are so really messed up. And,
Yeah, so
And also, we also talked about how half the stuff we're buying for school supplies
Goes to the teacher.
To the teachers.
because
Like,
nothing
they
comes
actually-
back.
Like we get stuff for the teachers, and then all they give us back, they don't give us fun, nothing. They just give us schoolwork.
But dude, yeah, but we're also paying for our school bills, and we still have to give them our school supplies and all.
So you're basically just paying to go to school, and you barely learn anything.
Wait, what? Paying to go to school, that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, it's a public school.
That's
Yeah.
The idea is not to pay, but they
Learn.
make you pay.
Make you pay.
For
Okay,
everything.
let's continue.
I mean, I guess you have to pay
I
because
mean-
it's kind of like they're teaching you. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a tutor.
Public
sorta,
school
like-
sucks, but we're in Illinois, so the public school.
Yeah, there's never been a
if we're in
school shooting near us,
yeah, like in Alabama, states like that. You know,
Bro.
not as rich
Bro,
states.
so first it was Texas in the mall. Next it was Alabama.
I wasn't going that direction, but okay.
At first it was Texas in the school. The mall shooting. Is Alabama the Walmart one?
I don't know. I was talking about how in Alabama and more poor states where they don't have as much money. The first step to education, like a good education, if you want to have a good job, is to go to a private school instead of a public school, because the public schooling there sucks. And in Illinois, the public schooling's fine, but public school just sort of sucks because of their standards. And how you could forget something in one class, get in trouble because you need to walk back and forth 10 seconds during the free period, and they say it's to prepare you for high school. Like in high school, they're gonna say we're preparing you for college. In college, they don't care.
No, here, from our school to high school, it's a huge change for my brother. He had such a hard time, and maybe not all.
High school is the biggest change, but high school is really the last step. College is sort of separate.
The high school that me and my brother are going to.
Really?
No, BG.
I'll get back.
It's so much better than where we go to now. It's crazy how much it changes.
Because it's a different school district.
I think the high school is a different school district.
BG and where we're at now is a different school district.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for most schools. Elementary school and middle school, I think, is the same district, and high schools, they're different, their own district. I'm pretty sure. I don't know for a fact.
Was it a bad idea to use the initials of our high school?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, just keep on going. I'll see.
Okay, so first there was Texas. Next there was, I forgot what the other state is. My friend said he's placing his bets on North Dakota. That's kind of sad though, because in Texas, everyone has guns. So
yeah, that's true.
But then the next state, what was it? The next state after
Alabama?
Alabama? I don't know.
I don't remember.
In that state, barely any shootings happened. So my friend said,
which state?
I forgot which state it was. Where the Walmart one.
I don't know.
But then, but barely any shootings happened there.
Walmart was in Texas.
No, Texas was the mall shooting.
Yeah, the mall. Yeah.
And then the Walmart one, yeah. But then
probably Florida.
No, it wasn't Florida. But in the state where the second shooting happened, that was barely any shootings happened there. So my friend, he said, barely anything happened in North Dakota too. So in under 24 hours, I'm placing my bets on North Dakota. That's what he said. Nothing happened.
Oh, okay,
it was
good.
Chicago.
Wait.
What? You know what? There's over the weekend, on Friday. It was on Friday there was a bunch of
in Southside.
No, on Friday it was on Texas and the other state. But then over the weekend, a bunch of street shootings happened in Chicago.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the South Side.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah,
Literally, hold on. Here, this is what my dad has been talking about. How the news never talks about street violence in Chicago. So, if I look up shooting.
By the way, we don't live in Chicago.
Not Chicago.
We live in the suburbs.
We live in Illinois. Well, it's already on the YouTube that we live in suburbs of Illinois.
Yeah, fuck. I just tried to hide her fucking identity. What the fuck, Alex? Okay,
Sorry.
whatever. I'm joking.
That's so anonymous. It's literally half of Illinois.
I know, right?
That's true.
Somebody's gonna narrow down.
Actually, we live in Florida.
Oh, fucking cunt. You got fucked.
Annual casual.
I think Chicago was the number one city with most violence in the U.S.
I'm glad I live here.
I don't know, Detroit?
Nice. Yeah, same, bro.
Chicago.
Alright, so this says gun violence casualties and cause.
Dude, the minute I step into Chicago, I'm gonna get like popped in the head.
Dude, there's
Dude,
so many
somebody's
Mexicans
gonna,
in here.
Somebody's gonna jack
Whoa.
my mom's car, and then we're just gonna get like stabbed or shot.
Yeah, dude, there's like so many like crime happenings in Chicago. Like,
Southside.
fuck that
mostly.
city. I'm joking. I'm joking. Not fuck that city, because it's just gonna fire up a bunch more violence.
Like there's a lot of places in
Alright,
Chicago
anyways.
that are actually pretty nice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's all northern Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't find the exact number. It's just not showing up. I don't
Anyway,
know.
so
I don't know how to get it, but like there's over 500 at like probably closer to 600 casualties to gun violence and gang violence in Chicago every year, which is like
That's a lot.
600 a year. That's at least like
600
2
people
a day in just one city.
That's
Like
that's
half the
crazy.
city.
Dude, that's crazy.
And the news never talks about any shootings in Chicago. Maybe like local news, but nothing.
For the ninth
outside of
time,
state.
you've passed by our room.
She
That
walked
woman
by
always
again.
is passing by our
She
room.
just talk like an Indian
I mean,
accent, and then she goes right.
No, oh my
Hello.
god.
Okay, no. Hey, you want shirt? You
Anyways,
want
Guys,
t-shirt?
guys, just for your information, we are not racist to Indians.
Yeah, we're just faggots.
There are other
I'm not.
cultures that we discriminate more.
Just like Luke's culture.
I mean, what?
Yeah, just like Luke's culture, you know.
Anyway, so
I'm joking. I'm joking.
back to the school subject. This is really weird, but
Oh,
back to the school subject. I didn't get to see this. Are you high?
I
Luke just put his.
put
Luke
the
just put his-
Ranko up on my left hand, and it looks like it looks so messed up.
Dude, you should do it with both of your hands. Then you're gonna have like weird looking hands. Anyway, so my science teacher, she promised that we would go outside like 6 times to do science experiments. Not even 6, like maybe 10, 15. Guess
Never
what?
happens.
Never happened. Because guess what? She had an allergy. She had a freaking allergy, so we couldn't go outside.
That is a mega rip.
No,
Dude, I was so loud.
She promised. She promised it would happen.
She promised like saying like
She said it would happen.
fucking
Like
cunt.
before the third,
We went outside one day with our teacher.
she said
And
we'd
it
go
was
outside
kind
like
of
almost every
awkward.
single day. We didn't go out once. I don't know. It was stupid.
Should we get a teacher on the podcast? Well, let's get Mr. Myers on the podcast.
Oh my god, yes.
I mean, he's actually one of the best teachers in the school.
That's true. That's true.
yeah, that's
Do
true.
you
Do you guys agree?
He yelled at me
What?
twice for throwing ice at a kid.
Do you guys agree that every school has a weird teacher? Like the creepy teacher?
This man.
Yeah.
No, she's not creepy.
creepy.
She's
Don't
just
say the
like-
names, though.
Creepy as in like looking at the kids in a funny way.
Oh, mostly like.
Because everybody
Guys.
you talk to,
Yeah,
everybody you
Pedophiles.
talk to is like, oh yeah, every school
Oh, I
has
know.
that guy.
Yeah, you know who's a pedophile in their school.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, we all know.
One of the gym teachers.
No?
All right, we can't give out that much
Yeah,
information
we-
because there's
Alright,
literally
alright,
2 male gym teachers and one already has like 10 reports.
Were you actually?
Last year,
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Samira and like all of her friends reported him.
Who's Samara?
She's going into high school now.
She's a big thought. That's actually
She's
true
black.
though.
Huh?
You know, she's black.
I think I don't know.
Glasses.
She used to be.
Here,
now
I
she's
wanna
not.
Wait, look. Here, you'll get it. What's it called? Starts with a B. Botox.
Botox?
Hold on, let me pause this.
Yeah, do you
We'll
know
be right
what
back
Botox
so they can
is?
actually tell me. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay,
Yeah.
so that
so
was
anyways,
pretty, kind of
creepy teachers.
Yeah, creepy
Yeah.
teachers.
We can't really tell. We can't tell you guys what subject this is.
Yeah, because
Just because like, if literally.
okay.
We probably shouldn't even leave that part.
Yeah,
in.
next subject,
Whatever.
please.
Okay, next subject.
Please.
That's our next subject.
Alex knows he's been staying
Next
down.
subject. Next subject is the last subject because we're at an hour and 20 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
With just this?
6:33.
No, just the whole thing, like
Oh, the whole
with
thing.
Jack too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh.
We've been recording for like
30
Dude,
minutes.
this is gonna be a really long podcast.
I know, right?
We should just split it into
Dude,
two parts.
did you see the
have it 2 different podcasts, part 1 and part 2.
Okay.
Just 2 different podcasts, but have it the same number.
Wait, this is gonna be 6 podcasts, right?
Huh?
This is gonna be 6
The
podcasts?
5th podcast.
5th?
Wow, Luke's like really on top of this. 2 podcasts in one day.
No,
Fuck yeah.
Here's the thing. So, what you do is 5th podcast part 1, 5th podcast part 2.
Yeah. So
Or you could just do 5, 6.
or I might just do all in one episode because did you see the Joe Rogan podcast with Elon Musk? That was 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Well, I mean, he's Elon Musk.
That's true.
I think that's a pretty interesting guy. He's actually he's the wealthiest South African to ever live.
Yeah, basically. He doesn't
He's
actually
not
look South
actually
African.
American. So,
He doesn't really look South African.
Wait, you
no, it's
want
because
Tesla guy?
what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Tesla guy.
He's white.
Yeah, no.
He's
Alex,
white.
Did you see the thing with Mr. Lopez, the movie where the white people would always like live in South Africa?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's like
No,
there.
I haven't seen it.
There's
in Mr.
white
Lopez's
families.
class.
There's white families that like live in South
Yeah,
Africa.
I know that.
And
I've known that.
Technically, they're all equal, but in reality, the white are superior. It's like they have more
Dude, I have
control,
something so
and
racist.
it's still very
You go
it's
to
still
an
like
African kid
racist
in Africa.
climate, but still.
This is how you flex on him.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
That's so mean.
Okay, cut that out. I'm going.
Yeah, how do you get
How
do you get 6 million followers in one day?
Probably how it went.
You run across Africa with a water bottle.
You know how many kids are gonna be following you?
The bunch.
All right, please.
They probably couldn't run
I need to go
because
take another
they're starving.
piss.
All right, wait. We gotta close this episode.
Already?
Yeah, we're gonna close it.
No, not
Time
yet.
left. Not yet.
All right, fine. Yeah, whatever. Fuck
Come
yeah.
back for my whiz.
Yeah, alright, get out of here, right?
Cheese whiz, dude.
Please take this one. No, he's gonna piss on it. He's gonna piss.
Just leave him be. Anyway, so a little history.
I swear, if he does anything with that,
Dude, should I swap my phone?
do it. You won't.
Anyway, so a little history. We have the exact same looking phones.
Oh my.
It's gonna be perfect.
What is that?
You probably heard me, but I don't care.
Is that his? Is that his case?
Yeah.
Oh. Hurry.
I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna light my phone up. Feels like it's.
What is it sound it kept making?
10th time she walked
The
by.
that was the 10th time she walked by.
Anyway, so
What the fuck is wrong with you?
my grandma taught me how to make what's it called? It's like kind of an Armenian cake, but not really. It's called gata.
Gata.
Yeah, so it's like dough surrounding this filling, kind of like.
Una gata.
Shut up.
Shut up.
See, look, the glove isn't even wet anymore.
Okay, can I have it?
Anymore.
no.
Anymore.
Can I have it?
Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm gonna make it a little wet.
Oh shit! No, don't.
Anyway, so yeah, I helped my grandma make gata. Maybe like next time I see you, cause my grandma's gonna bring like 4 of them.
Wait,
My
what?
background.
They're like this.
Oh, this is your fault. You guys are cheating. Okay, you guys are too smart for me. Alright, give me my case back. I mean, no, give me my phone back.
Dude, look how loud it is.
Alright, guys, they got me. That was a good one.
Wait, where's my goblet?
I'm like, how'd you get in my phone to get that picture?
Wait, where the
No,
fuck?
it's on. I'm looking at it.
You see my face?
Yes. You're just looking.
Okay, so what about
You literally
gata?
looked at it like.
Alright, what about that dessert?
It tastes great.
Nice.
That's all I'm gonna say. If there's any left over, I'm gonna bring it for the whole squad.
Alright,
Okay,
nice.
cool.
All right, so wait,
I have
let's
to.
talk
It's
about.
that good. It's that I have to.
All right, let's talk about the sailing.
Sailing. All right.
Sailing, yeah.
This weekend?
This
Maybe.
weekend.
Maybe.
Wait, what day is it? Tuesday
Wait, you
today,
guys,
right?
wait,
Wednesday.
Alex, I saw
Wednesday.
this on the group chat that you guys were talking about sailing. I have no
Going sailing
no clue.
at Arlington Lake. He has a sailing card,
Yeah.
so you get 50% off on a boat rental.
All right, do I need to like pay you?
No, I'll
No,
pay for it.
nice.
All right,
Yeah.
I
Actually, I'm
have
not
You-
boys, I
Just
have
you pay for it. We'll pay for like the drinks and the food. Are we allowed to take food on the boat?
No, not
Fuck.
on those. I went sailing at
It's a little loud.
2 summer camps of mine. One of them I talked about,
What's
Camp
all those
Makajuan,
names?
that's kind of gone now.
Oh.
I can't even
Oh,
tell you
I
guys
feel
how much I
bad.
was missing in that story with Makajuan and
I
Oh,
feel kinda bad.
Jack talked about it.
The tornado hit by.
and also what was it? Camp Shy. Did he talk about Camp Shy?
No.
Oh my God! Me and Jack need to be on at the same time to talk
Jesus.
about that camp. It is so
All right.
Anyway, so
filthily freaking good.
I can only
It's
take
amazing.
3 people. I'm definitely gonna take you and Costa and Brandon. Colin's not going.
Cause Colin can suck on his vape.
That's kind of sad, but whatever.
I don't
man.
care.
We gotta do what you gotta do.
Here. Colin was
We
weird
all
to
know
be an
Colin.
asshole.
Yeah,
No,
Colin
he was
was.
like
He
every
was
time I
really
go
bad.
to rock and jump, he always runs away from me. He knows I'm fat, slower than him, and have asthma.
That's me.
Oh, you have asthma? I didn't even know.
Okay, maybe not fat. I'm
You said that in the last
kind of
episode.
You're just
not.
kind of
Kind of
fluffy.
chubby, kind of.
Just a little
yeah,
fluffy.
kind of
I'm a
fluffy.
little fluff.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny?
Hmm.
The way my fat formed is so weird. I'm literally
What
like,
are we
at the-
talking
at
about?
the top, you're looking at this, right? I don't look fat at all.
Mhm.
I look actually kind of skinny. My legs, kind of thick, but not fat.
That's the same with me. Like, look
And
at my
then,
arms. Look at my
Like the
arms.
top, my chest and like middle stomach, they're like completely fine, completely normal. You get to the bottom of my stomach, I have a freaking flap. But then
Yeah, that's
I
called
literally
gravity.
I have the start of a 6-pack in the middle of my stomach, and then it turns to flab at the bottom.
That's what we call
If
gravity.
I flex, you can literally see my like half 6-pack.
So is this like? Yeah. This, I don't know. Is that thick? Okay, so we're taking.
Let's go.
It's basically everyone in this room plus Costa.
I don't know why I was talking about my fat on the
Yeah, it's because.
I mean, I
Oh, wait, no,
could
Luke-
ask. Here, I
Luke,
could
for
ask.
personal reasons, please cut that out.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Here, if
So much editing I have to do.
I can ask if there can be 5 people on the boat. Otherwise, Colin's not going.
Wait, Luke.
Alright.
Actually, just Colin's not gonna go, no matter what.
Alright, either
if
way.
he can fit 7 people on, he's not going.
What?
Either.
But either way, I'm gonna sneak some cans of Coke, or
What kind
Shove
of
them
coke
down
are you
your
talking
pants?
about?
no, I'm gonna like sneak it. Are you allowed to like bring like a backpack or something on it?
I don't think so.
Well,
I'm gonna bring my camel back and be like, here's my water.
Well, I can bring. I have this like I got this like waterproof bag in the Philippines. It's just like a bag where you put a bunch of stuff in it and then just roll it closed, and then it's airtight. So like basically no water can enter it. I'll just bring a bunch of cans of Coke in there.
Okay.
I don't think I should vlog it though.
No.
Yeah.
No, we just need a wholesome.
Dude, we're gonna be capsizing the whole time. I'm telling you.
Wait,
right now.
wait, what is like flipping over?
Not flipping over, that's turtling. And that's something
Yeah,
you
no, don't turtle. Don't turtle.
Capsizing is like you go on your side.
Oh yeah, dude. Wait, how?
No, that's especially fun.
What?
What?
that?
Who is that?
I don't know. I found it on the internet.
Don't fucking stare at me.
You just like search up, don't stare at me.
No, I searched up MP3 of guys screaming at.
Wait, hold on. I need to charge my phone. It's at like 19%.
Oh wow, really? Mine's at 34.
Screw you. Alright, anyway, so I guess it's kind of fast. It depends on the wind. Like for sailing.
Yeah, I've gone sailing at Camp Shy. They have super.
Oh,
expensive
quiet, everyone,
sailboats
quiet,
because they have
quiet.
a ton of money to spare.
Gotta pause this.
Ooh,
4 people. Actually, you could fit 4 people easy. Same as 5 people. 6 and 7's. Sure.
Definitely. What?
6 and 7. You could fit 7 people. If 2 people are mermaiding at the end. You know what mermaiding is, right?
yeah, you just
I'm-
push it.
No, that's a real thing. Like people just sit at the bow or the front.
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
Then they just. It's
People,
called mermaiding.
Yeah,
Like
the one
in-
at Camp
It has
Shy.
to be really light people because the bow tends to like.
Yeah, it is like.
I almost sunk
not
the
me,
boat.
though.
No,
I'm not
the one
mermaid.
at Camp Shy, the bow never dipped at all.
Anyway, so there's a boat called a bug. It's really slow.
Hmm.
Kind of what you said. It's pretty wide, then it gets thinner at the end.
Yeah, that's what the ones I can try.
Yeah, and it has a wheel at the front.
Really?
No.
Is it motorized?
The ones I can try. No. The ones
Like
we also
the-
have a fin board.
Fin board?
Yeah.
Wait,
Is
so
it like a paddle board?
No, it's like a board. There's like a hole, like just a square
wait, hold
hole,
on,
and
is
then when
that-
you're in the water, you can put it in so you won't capsize. It's like to stabilize it.
Dagger board?
Yeah, dagger board. Dagger board.
Hmm.
That's
And also there was things for like the ropes on the sail. They had like two little like gear looking things, and you could put the rope in between them, and it would lock it in place.
for the main sheet?
All of them. They had every single rope that was tied down, and you could just pulled it out, moved it, put it
I'm
back
not
in.
an expert on
It
sailing.
was super like.
I'm
nice.
an expert, I guess.
Expert.
Expert.
No, I know a lot on sail. I know a lot about sail.
You just
boats.
fell the
Sorry.
face
So-
the
Yeah,
sail
I know
towards
main
the
halyard,
wind, and
sail, the mast, the boom, the dagger board, the tiller extension, rudder. Luke's just looking at me like,
Once
what the
I
heck?
Fuck.
smacked the guy that was the specialist that was teaching me how to sail. At Campsite they only hire specialists for all their stuff.
You smacked him?
No, it didn't smack him I smacked him with the huge sail. The wind was going full speed. I'm like, oh, I need to release it. And he was kneeling. I just completely let go.
Ouch!
Are you talking about the boom, like the thing that holds the sail out?
The rod?
Yeah.
The that would hurt. That hurts.
You heard it. It sounded like you slapped somebody with a bald ass head. It
Oh,
was
dude,
so loud.
I get hit by that all the time.
I know, right? It's kind of annoying.
Oh,
I never went sailing,
the
but
ones we have, it's like really high up, so it's
You
like
know
really
hacking
weird.
and driving?
No.
Okay, so you're not an expert.
I'm
I'm not gonna let you drive. I'm telling
No,
you right
no,
now.
definitely
I will.
not.
alright. The
Please
adult
don't.
doesn't need to be with us.
I'll move the
Anyways,
boom.
I know out haul, down haul, main. Main.
You're
sheet.
obviously driving.
Wait,
you
so-
just tell us what to do.
Okay.
Wait, so an adult doesn't need to be with you guys?
Is this
No.
going?
Huh?
Is this going?
Dude,
Yeah, it's
I know
going.
exactly how to
I
single
didn't see
hand a
it
boat,
go.
Oh.
which is skipper. Not s-
Alright.
skipper is basically
Alright, so
like
when should we do it? Friday?
Saturday.
So,
It's
I can't do Saturday. Wait, what time on
Sunday.
Saturday? Depends what time Saturday.
I don't know.
Cause
Let me check my calendar. Oh,
From-
let me check my calendar real
yeah,
quick.
from 4:30 to 6.
You have
I can.
church. I forgot. Oh,
Wait, you have church too?
no, I said you have
Oh, yeah.
Sunday. I have nothing going on.
What
Sunday.
about Saturday? Like, what times can you guys do it?
It's my aunt's birthday. I don't know if I'm gonna celebrate or not. So,
You have to.
Yeah, you kind of have.
That's kind of disrespectful if you don't. Yeah. Yes, so
No,
Sunday.
like, a party. Of course I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna say happy birthday.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if there's gonna be a party. If there's no party, then I'm gonna tell her happy birthday, congratulations, whatever.
Congratulations. Oh, for making it that long.
It looks like I'm good already.
No, she's 41.
Oh, never mind.
But
I mean, unless she got shot.
Oh shoot.
She used to live in Chicago, so.
Oh
that's-
yeah.
I think North Side. I don't know.
North side isn't bad, but south side.
Yeah.
And you just
Are
revealed
we-
the location.
Are we just gonna? Did you resume?
Yeah.
Oh, she used to live there. She lives in an actual house now. She used to live in an apartment there.
Oh.
Now
All right,
she
so-
lives- that's my little cousin.
Oh,
wait.
I have.
Let's do Sunday. Yeah, let's do Sunday, guys.
That's your aunt or aunt or whatever. I don't know how you know.
All right. Yeah, let's.
She just posted on her story.
Alright, that's okay. Bye bye.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
so-
put this two separate
That's why I don't like
episodes.
having family on Snapchat.
I only have my mom and dad. My dad never used Snapchat though ever. I told him about it. He's like, okay.
You know, there's a way to get rid of like people from seeing stuff on your story.
Yeah, I know.
Settings.
Private story.
No, but there's also you can block people
It's
from seeing.
completely.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
so yeah, let's do Sunday.
Okay.
Let's do Sunday, my dudes.
Sunday. All right.
Sunday.
Brandon,
That's
you
set.
open on Sunday? Okay, that
I
sounds
should
weird.
be. Yeah.
That sounds really weird.
That sounds really weird. Yeah, I'm just
Like
gonna.
to go sailing. To go sailing
Yes.
with the boys.
That
With
sounds Gucci.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this as one whole
So
Wait,
episode.
Lake Arlington?
Yeah, like it's pretty small, but
Oh yeah, dude, I always ride my.
Yeah,
Last summer I would always.
I ride my bike
there.
there. So should I bring extra clothes just in case we like Captain Turtle or anything?
We're not gonna turtle. I'm telling you right now. If
Alright.
we start to capsize, then I'm gonna dry walk.
Well, no. We'll just tell Luke to like roll over. And
Shut up!
No, here's the thing. You
Nah,
know
I'm
what dry
just
walking
kidding,
is?
Luke, you're fine.
No, you go on the other side of the boat.
No.
Oh.
So you're in the boat, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say I'm the skipper. Driving the boat, not driving, but you know what I mean. The tiller and rudder, and I'm steering the boat, right? The boat starts tipping, and somebody can't get on this side, and then we capsize. So then I jump over and then land on the dagger board and lean on that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm sort of zoning out because I really want to explain to the audience why I wasn't here for another episode that we. Did you guys record when I wasn't there? I guess why we didn't do an episode.
Oh.
then.
Oh.
I was at a cult meeting.
Oh yeah, that was when
Wait, what?
cult meeting.
Were you actually?
Technically. All right. It really depends. It's a borderline cult, not cult.
Okay.
Because it's
yeah.
not. It's
That
not.
was-
makes
that
sense,
was the
and
one
it
with-
doesn't make sense.
That was the one with Alex and Colin and me.
And when I was on
Video call, yeah.
yeah, video calling. That was
Oh.
dumb. I sounded weird.
I know, right? So why weren't you there? Talk about the cult.
I can't really talk about the cult meeting, but like when I tell you guys, it's like serious. It's not like a group of 5 people like just talking on the couch. It's like an actual group with like hundreds of people from like every state.
Oh, so
like
just
huge.
like that thing I attended in Vegas.
Yeah, a while ago, like
I'm sorry.
yeah, a while ago, like near when I had my camp. That's kind of destroyed. Makashawan. I went to like
Is it
the
gonna get
big
rebuilt?
cult meeting, like the biggest. Yeah, they're rebuilding it right now.
Oh, okay.
I went to like their like one of the biggest cult meetings you could go to. One of the like bigger ones. There were like maybe 1,000 people, and this
Wait.
is when I was being like called
Yeah.
up to
Do your
be
parents take you?
allowed into it. What, parents?
You just go by yourself on a bike?
I can't explain that.
Okay.
Oh, they abducted you. Oh, this is making it
No.
sound weird. You're making it sound weird. Like I can't explain.
Then you guys are gonna like figure it out, and then like I don't want to. It's a group. It's a secret society. So anyways, it was actually like really cool. They had like a huge fire in the middle with like torches making a big like circle, and we were all like in a stadium.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Are you gonna draw on the window? Don't.
Not on the window, John.
Are you gonna draw a giant penis?
How
No.
did you know? No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
No. What do you want me to draw? Can
Oh.
you take it too long? What do you want me to draw?
Yeah, I'm taking two.
Cock
Wanna
and ball
grab
torture.
Luke's obviously one to know. Draw a picture of Germany, but in 1944.
You can do it. It's a fucking national anthem of.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's Soviet Union.
Wait, hold on.
But anyways, it was
no,
like.
I was just gonna write Auschwitz. That's in Poland.
Oh, okay. It's like we were all gathered.
All right,
in a
it's
stadium.
6:53. We've got 7 minutes.
All right, so we were all in a
Oh,
stadium, literally half the size of a football field with thousands of people. So like, I'm serious. This is like from one state, like only one state, and it's like one of the bigger meetings, but like still, you can imagine like it's a actual like big group. But when they were like calling, they didn't like call up people who made it in. They had people run around just completely like random. They had like 10, 15 people. They would run around like every row of the stadium. They would immediately
Stadium?
Yeah, it was literally like their own stadium. It's not like
Shit.
a football stadium. With like a huge fire in the middle, and like they started the fire without like anybody lighting it. Like it started on its own when they wanted it to. And I know how that works. I'm just not gonna explain it because I don't feel like it.
Is there like some guy in the back?
No, like it was in a huge log cabin, and like at first you would think that there would have to be somebody.
Okay,
inside
first, what
to light
religion
it.
are you?
What?
What religion are
It's
you?
not religious.
Then what is it then? Is it like?
I can't explain that.
Is it like a group? Did you sign up for it, or is it
Yeah, I
like?
signed up. Yeah.
Oh.
People elected me.
Do your parents know?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's nothing bad.
Wait, so it's like a secret society?
Kind of.
Fuck.
I bet you there's like they put a little bit of lighter fuel.
And guys, I'm
and,
I'm
like,
not joking right now. I'm serious, but I mean it's not a bad thing. That's why I'm talking
They
about
probably
it.
put like dried leaves at the bottom and have like a little lighter, and then
No.
lights the dried leaves,
No,
and then
that's
like.
not how it works. It's like it's in a huge like log cabin form. So
Yeah,
you would
wait
think
till
somebody
Evie-
would have to light it from the inside.
Wait
Like,
till
that's what I was supposed to
bro.
do. Oh, bro.
Wait till
Somebody
Ethan hears
died.
this. He's gonna go freaking full.
Ethan.
Yeah, he's gonna.
full
he's
atheist.
gonna yeah, he's gonna full.
Full atheist,
Blast at
feminist,
you.
and liberal
Bla-
all at once. Which is full spaz, full autism, full spaz,
Basically.
full spat ahead.
Okay, so we're at 1 hour and 42 minutes for total time.
Okay,
That's
that's
actually pretty good.
We should just put this as one whole episode.
Yeah, because you're gonna be doing a lot of editing.
Yeah, and then the file thingies.
Just say the longest episode yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Smart.
anyways, yeah, they like had random people. They had people randomly running through and pulling out people who were elected. And I also found out how they knew like if you were elected or not.
Uh-huh.
But they would like go through and pull people out like from the arm while they were running. And it was like, and then he would take you across the fire, like right past the fire to like one part. And some people, okay, so to finally like make it in officially, you need to go through an ordeal. That's what I was doing this weekend.
Uh-huh.
I didn't go there because I was out of their council,
Uh-huh.
but I did it in council here this weekend. Anyways, it was cool. We got to just sort of run across by a fire and yeah, but now I'm in and yeah, it's cool. I mean, there's really not much I can tell you from now on about what we do.
Like a. So I'm very confused by that. Like it's not religious, but you did sign up for it.
I did,
So is it like something that has to do with a higher power, like some like something you worship or anything, or you can't tell us about it?
Kinda.
Kind of not.
You can be any religion as long as you
Oh.
believe in the higher power. That's why I technically consider it a cult because you
So
need
you
to
can't be
believe in a
atheist.
higher power.
You shouldn't just be atheist. You can't be atheist.
No, you can't.
Oh, because you gotta
Because
believe in
you
a
need
higher
to
power.
believe in a higher power. Dude,
Like,
I'm telling you,
Spiritual,
nobody really thinks about
spiritual
that.
power.
Yeah, nobody really cares about that.
All right, so that we should just end this episode, cause we gotta also pack up. We got 3 minutes left. Okay, so
But, yeah, so I mean that's my cult meeting.
all right. Thank you for listening to the 5th episode of the Comrades podcast, and
Yeah.
This has been the longest podcast yet.
yeah,
So far, glad to be back. I know I've been missing a lot of episodes.
Yeah, I haven't been in any, like, I've been in...
I think I've only been in episodes with you, Alex, actually.
Okay, so
No, you did you talked.
So, all right. So, thanks for watching. The next episode will be the last one before the school year starts, and
Hopefully.
That sucks.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
thanks for watching.
Bro,
and
you
Thanks for
said that
listening.
you were excited for school, and you're saying, oh yeah, it sucks that we're going back to school.
Well, I mean,
No,
like school
as in,
though.
yeah, well, school, yeah.
Yeah, but
Kinda
who's
like
excited?
I was excited because I got to meet the people I
All
could
right.
see over summer. All right, whatever.
They're obviously waiting for
All
us,
right,
so,
so
we'll
thank-
pack up and get out.
All right,
Thank you guys
thanks.
for listening.
Thanks for
and,
listening to this
adios.
episode of the Comrades podcast. Stop.
I
All right, we'll see you next time. Okay, goodbye.